Well, we have Sohail, Yavar and also Pradeep joining us there live this morning. Good morning to all three of you. Sohail, getting you the updates first up when it comes to in Srinagar itself. Around 60 delegates from member countries of G20 who are attending this meeting, and officials have been saying that the highest number of delegates for the Srinagar event are coming in from Singapore. Over to you for those updates.
Yes, in fact, G20 coordinator spoke to Times Now yesterday, in fact, saying that this meeting is going to witness significant attendance and participation, and most importantly from Singapore, US and UK. At the same time, those member countries who are also members of OIC, they will be also participating. The Nigerian High Commissioner is also arriving in Srinagar today for this third G20 meeting. And importantly, at this moment, I would like to request my VJ Shafiq to show you the stunning and beautiful pictures of Dal Lake. We are in fact on the banks of Dal Lake at the moment, and here this Dal Lake is looking beautiful and stunning. At the same time, we see security forces, in fact the Marco commandos and special commandos of CRPF water wing patrolling this Dal Lake, because the venue SKICC is surrounded by this Dal Lake, so it's very important for security forces to keep a close eye on this Dal Lake area, which is spread around over 22 square kilometers. So the meeting will begin today in Srinagar. In fact, the delegates will arrive in Srinagar today. Apart from the member states, the G20 Secretariat has informed us that there will be high and significant participation of foreign organizations who are interested in tourism. And here in Srinagar, this is third tourism working group meeting, and will be focusing on eco-tourism and film tourism. Remember, Jammu and Kashmir government after 2019 is hugely investing in film tourism by way of bringing out a policy, giving a single window system to all those people who wish to come and shoot here for their projects. Their single window system, and in fact the Jammu and Kashmir government has created separate film division for smooth functioning of that area. So the not just the film tourism, it's also ecotourism extra that will be the focus. At the same time, this is the Boulevard Nishat access that at the moment has been closed for the traffic because of matter of protocol. This access will be used by delegates to reach SKICC venue. Here the security arrangements will also in fact there are security arrangements. The CRPF Jammu Kashmir police, in fact the NSG teams have also been deployed, well as the CRPF special commandos also deployed here in Dal Lake area. In hinterland, we also see Army, CRPF, Jammu Kashmir police together maintaining in fact a tight vigil on this situation, and in fact all along the line of control, because Pakistan has been opposing this G20 meeting. Their foreign minister Bilal Bhutto Zardari is camping there in POK. So there are intelligence inputs that those terror groups might try to disturb G20 meetings in Srinagar, but fact is that security forces are on high alert and they are maintaining a tight vigil. At the same time, it's very important to tell our viewers that public is supporting this G20 meeting.
Of course,
and because of
in
this
view
public
of that,
support,
tight security measures are in place currently. This, of course, hours ahead of this meeting, which is going to take place. But also, Pradeep, when we speak of this G20 meeting, which is taking place in Kashmir, as we discussed, OIC member countries are also taking part in it. Now, what makes it important is the fact that previously OIC has been making unwarranted references to Jammu and Kashmir, and this event is going to be eye-opener for all the doubters.
Yes, you're absolutely right, because if we talk about the G20 meeting, it's going to be a game changer. Why I'm saying it's going to be a game changer, because you will not only be seeing the transformation on the ground, but also about the transformation about the psyche of the people in Jammu and Kashmir. That's what rightly said by Suhail, that people are participating, because all these months we have seen that how Pakistan had been trying to tell world that all is not well after abrogation of Article 370. They had been churning out lies. They had been trying to portray a gloomy picture, and somewhere the lobby had also been supporting them. But once these international delegates will be coming over to this place, they will get completely exposed. They will see of their own how things have really changed, how people want tourism, they do not want terrorism. Yes, it's going to be a big setback for Pakistan, because during the last few weeks we have seen that Pakistan had been shooting a letter to different embassies of OIC countries. They had been trying to tell them that they should boycott G20 meet. But the OIC countries are going to participate in this meeting, and it will be tight slap on their faces, because they have been trying to tell them that Kashmir is a dispute. But if there is any dispute, that is Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir, that has already been made clear by none other than S. Jaishankar. Because recently when this question was asked to him, he said Pakistan has nothing to do with the G20, they have nothing to do with Jammu and Kashmir. The only thing that is dispute and that need to be sorted out is Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir, and they need to vacate from there. And that's one of the reasons that we have seen that often there is protests going on in POJK. People come out on the street, they raise slogans against Pakistan army. But so far as this G20 meet is concerned, one thing is going to be that this is going to puncture their false and fake narrative that they had been trying to run. Unfortunately, people like Mehbooba Mufti too had been acting as spokesperson for Pakistan rather than being representative for people of Jammu and Kashmir. Being representative of people of Jammu and Kashmir means that you need to support G20, because people in Jammu and Kashmir realize how important this meeting is going to be for them. This is not only going to
absolutely
give
with over 100 meetings that have already been held, and as far as G20 presidency is concerned here of India, there all of those meetings have been very successful, because Yavar, the pictures that are coming in of a glittering facelift that has been given to parts of Srinagar city, and the roads also leading to the Sher-e-Kashmir International Convention Center. But many of those countries, they're raising doubts and objections over what they called as a disputed area. If they are not participating, would it have any impact or not? Because India time and again has been saying that it is here to lead the presidency of G20, and this meeting too will be a successful one.
Well, exactly. Participating of those countries won't affect to the G20 at any cost. In fact, we heard yesterday the G20 officials are saying, in fact, the coordinators are saying that due to the logistics, they're not going to here, and due to the heavy flow of the delegates, it was not necessary, or it was not essential to provide all the logistics to all of them. Now, the source privy to the development says that these delegates would arrive from the chartered planes, and they will be arriving in Srinagar, straightly driven to the local hotel, from where by this afternoon they are going to take part in some of the meetings that are being scheduled at the Sher-e-Kashmir International Convention Center. That's what the sources are confirming to us at this point of time. Now, security point of view is that there has been a tight security cover all across. In fact, the police and the CRPF are maintaining the strict vigil all across. Marine commandos, energy have already been put in place. There has been a soft and hard drills that we are witnessing the Kashmir Valley over the past few days, and the government has to say that they are already prepared and already told for the peaceful conduct of this particular national event. Now, film tourism and eco-tourism is on the main cards. Now, remember that the J&K government has already given a factual fact that over 300 destinations have been provided and selected for the tourism destination, and the industry where the Bollywood has been come. Now, remember that this is the significant development that the Jammu and Kashmir witnessing following the abrogation of Article 370 in the year 2019, that this sort of international summit is being conducted here. So a lot of developments are being taking place throughout the day. In fact, this is a 3-day plan that has been taking place. Right now, what I'm being told is that the Gulmarg has been dropped in the plan, while as the Mughal Road as well as the Polo Way, which was the newly framed, has been put in the itinerary of these delegates. Back to you.
All right.